Hi everybody, this is Sinisha from XOAP, and today we are going to use our XOAP package wizard to create installation packages with the PowerShell app deployment toolkit without even writing one single line of code. Let's go. Alright, let's create our first PowerShell app deployment toolkit package with our package wizard. So, to do that, just simply click on this package folder here, click Add Package. The first thing that you can do here is you can define a type. So that's something that we've built into the package wizard to be able to differentiate between different use cases for the PowerShell app deployment toolkit. So we can, for example, specify application, a user configuration, system configuration, or maybe a driver. You will see in the next step what the effect of this use case is when we look at the folder name that will be created for this package. So here you can add directories or files to the package folder, either in the files folder that is there or the support files folder. So basically here I would add something like, for example, the installation file. In this case I will use UberAgent for this example, and if you for now had a transforms file, you could add it here, and when you save this package, those files will be automatically integrated into this app deployment toolkit folder. So let's click on next, and the thing you now see, because we've chosen application in the first step, is that the folder will be prefixed with app. And all the other things that you see here, for example, if you have an MSI, we will automatically get the information like version and stuff like that. And here you can define, for example, if this package is for a specific operating system or a specific architecture or language. In this case, because you can install UberAgent on Windows 10, 11 or a server system, I will stick to any. For architecture, I will choose x64, language is any, and revision and script version, I will leave that as it is, and the current date will also be integrated here. And now you can see that we automatically created a folder name for this package. The reason is, for example, if you created a lot of applications for Windows 10 and you migrate to Windows 11 and you had to repackage things, so typically many customers have a lot of installation files on a file share, and they're not able to differentiate, okay, what files can I get rid of after the migration. So we defined like a specific naming convention where, for example, if you define that operating system here, you would know, okay, those packages are all for Windows 11, and if you had previous packages with Windows 10, then you could just simply get rid of them. All right. Let's stick with that. So we defined the script variables. Let's flip to the next step. And now we have like those three phases that are available for the installation of the package, where you can click through here and you will get you will be shown the area from the PowerShell script here. And as I said, if you are using the PowerShell app deployment toolkit wizard, you don't need to write any single line of code in PowerShell, because we integrated something called the Toolkit Function Builder. And because I'm now using an MSI as installation source, I can simply go here, filter for MSI, and we will automatically display all functions that are available inside the framework that have to do something with MSIs. And basically, the best match for me would be like execute MSI. And if I click on this, there's another tab opening up where I can choose the parameters for this installation. It's something that you typically need is like the path to the installation file and maybe an action. And when I click on those parameters here, you see automatically a third tab opens up. And if I now go here and I'm like finished with the things that I need for my installation, I click on this third tab, and now I get, for example, all the options from the framework here in a drop-down menu, and I can like specify if it is an installation or an uninstallation. And when I click on path, I get this value browser here, where I can click, for example, on the files folder. And you remember I added the Uber Agent installation file on the first step to the files folder. If I click on that folder and just select this, it will automatically be integrated here in the path with the corresponding parameter value without having to care of anything related to this. And the last step is I can now see the resulting command line here above. I click on Add, and it will be automatically added here to the installation area for the script. And that's basically it. So if I want to do other stuff like creating shortcuts or whatever, I can use the same principle to build up my installation and to add those things to the corresponding area. What else can I do? Next step. Same thing for uninstallation. So I could click on uninstallation, go here, and as you've seen it, use the same process to like use, for example, the same function, execute MSI, but as an action use uninstall. But I could also maybe give remove MSI applications a try. And if I want to learn about the function, I can click here and read through the documentation. But I can also just try if I can somehow do this without even reading the documentation. So let's see. The name of the application to uninstall performs contains match on the application display name by default. Let's try this. Click on next. Add something like this. You see remove MSI applications name Uber agent is integrated here. Click on add. It's here. And basically, I could like reformat this a little bit to make it prettier. But I very simply created an installation and uninstallation routine. Now I'm going to save this thing. All right, now you see this package here. If I want to have a look at what I actually created, I can now right-click on this package, go to Open in Explorer. And if I open this script now, you will see that all those variables were filled in as we did from the package wizard. And if I go to the installation phase, I will now see execute MSI is integrated here. And uninstallation, remove MSI applications name Uber agent is here as well. Let's close this. What else can we see here? We have that name specified as in the package wizard, and if you go to files, we have the source here. So that's the package now that you can like copy somewhere else, integrate it in System Center, or zip it and upload it to XOAP to use it with our application management module. So that's basically, you can use it wherever you want, or just give it to a user and let him run like this deploy application PS1 or run the exe file. Doesn't matter. What else can we do with the package wizard? So let's open this package again and go to the installation phase. So what you can see here is there's an install button. So if I like use this package wizard on my packaging machine, I can also like directly test this package here. And now let's see what happens if I run that. So I already clicked on install. This will take a second. See what happens. It's installing it. Let's open up the control panel. So installation was successful. Installation was successfully executed. So that's the status I get, where I can see the log file. I can have a look in the control panel. So Uber agent is installed. Another thing that's important is we are also like writing all those values down here in the registry. So for example, if you want to check with SCCM if the application was installed, you can check for those registry entries here. That's something that we do. And Let's also check if our uninstall is working. So let's click on uninstall. I close the control panel. Let's open it up again. And the registry as well. So uninstallation was successfully executed. All right, let's have a look. The entries are gone. Uber agent is gone. What else could we do? We could have a look at C Windows logs software. We can see the log files here, so installation and uninstallation log. So that worked as expected. And another thing I can do with the package wizard, for example, is if I want to have a simple overview of what software is installed, we also gather like the GUIDs from the installed applications on this packaging machine. So you have an easy way of getting like the display names for those uninstallation scenarios, for example. And that's basically it. So let's click on cancel. I hope that was pretty straightforward for you to understand how the packaging with the package wizard works. And in the next video, I'm going to show you some more advanced use cases with parameters. Again, with the Uber agent example. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.